Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. How you doing? Doing good? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're catching this video. Let's get right into it. This one we're gonna talk a little bit about relationships, and I want to talk specifically about when people be expecting you to just take their word for some shit. Why do we as people do that? Why do you expect somebody you just meeting, you expect them to just take your word for, I'm just this type of person and this what I'm gonna do. Listen, I don't know you, but you don't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how long it take to actually know somebody? Not only that, do you know how long it take for us to know ourselves? You feel what I'm saying? So even when we know ourselves to a certain degree, sometimes we don't even know ourselves. We just know our behavior patterns. And a lot of time, oftentimes, people are unaware, which means that their behavior don't line up with what they say. So this goes for both sides of that coin. If you're a person that you find yourself wanting people to take your word for shit, stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? A person gonna see who you are. You know what I'm saying? A person gonna see you for who you are. You better, as a man, bro, I learned, and I've done this too, you know. But as a man, bro, lead with your actions, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't even talk about what you're, and that way when shit unfold, and maybe you show something that's incongruent with what you think about yourself, you got an opportunity to check yourself. Now, if you so bent up on your ego, man, I'm this type of person, and then life show you ain't, cause a woman go call it out every time. And if they don't call it out, they gonna note that shit. Nah, you ain't this type of dude. And who are you when that shit get exposed? Better to be revealed than to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? And for the people that, if you're the type of person who you don't really take what people say, don't feel bad for that. That's smart. That's reasonable. That's intelligent. You know, you can listen to somebody without, okay, you're that type of person. Cool. No, note it. I hear you. I hear you respectfully. I give you the benefit of the doubt. But the thing, I'm gonna watch your ass. Like I'm gonna pay attention for myself. You know what I'm saying? And if it checks out, then you can get that. But if it don't check out, nah. And just big bro giving you game. A person who want to frame your mind and tell you who they are too much, like I'm this, I'm that, I'm that. Be careful, because that's a sign of manipulation. If you gotta tell me how to think about you rather than allow me to experience you, what the hell you hiding? And the good thing about it, or the bad thing, most people, if you with a person long enough, you can't help but to see the truth. So when I look at it like that, why do we do that anyway? And the people that are manipulative, they know. A lot of times they have short relationships because at some point, people are gonna see you. And sometimes people don't want to be seen. I was one of them. I was one of them people who didn't want to be seen. But for me, it's a fear of rejection. Not want to be rejected for who I am, seen as weird, not wanting to be judged and shit like that. Not that I had any malice intent, or for somebody to see that I'm doing something wrong that I didn't know that I was doing wrong and they use it against me. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Not saying that either, nothing is like, it's all the same shit essentially, but eventually you're gonna be seen for who you are if you get close enough to people. And it's understandable if you don't want people to see you that close and you gotta fear intimacy. If that's the case, just say that. You know what I'm saying? Rather than that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna expose it. We're gonna shine that light on it. Like I shine that light on me too. We're gonna shine that light on it, cause on this channel, we're about us really growing, really shedding the falseness, the false self, and really getting in tune and alignment with what we really are. Having healthy relationships, having abundance and prosperity, and the pathway to that is not always. Matter of fact, it ain't no hours to it. It's always gonna be some form of pain. So hopefully with these messages, we make that pain a little bit more understandable, a little easier to navigate. All right, that's the message. We're gonna keep it short today. So today is a good day. or a rough day, whether you're struggling to make ends meet or you're at the pinnacle of your success, either way, the greatest place that you can come from is right where you are. Not perfect, just real. All right. Wish you peace, love, and abundance every single day, but especially on the days that it rains. And with that being said, it's your man D Hemp. I'm signing out. Peace.